Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. 7 Little Johnstons star Liz for risking baby Leighton's safety. 7 Little Johnstons fame Liz Johnston has certainly made quite a name for herself over the past few days. May it be her wedding, her adorable daughter's birthday, or her feud with Anna, the show has documented every aspect of her life. This time around, she seems to have risked baby Leighton's health. Fans expressed their concerns over her baby's health risk. The couple tried to have a Halloween-themed photo shoot with baby Leighton. The little one had been feeling under the weather ahead of her birthday celebrations. Liz is keeping being a stay-at-home mom on the table. 7 Little Johnstons Liz Johnston has been knee-deep in controversies these days. The fandom is no stranger to her entitlement. Therefore, her comment about the stay-at-home mom went viral, and definitely not for the right reasons. By then, little Leighton had been feeling under the weather for days. However, the couple decided it was right to have a Halloween photo shoot with her nonetheless. But baby Leighton ended up fussy and crying her eyes out. She's battled a couple of ear infections, Liz referred to her fussy attitude. Therefore, me being a stay-at-home mom is definitely still on the table, she insisted. Fans clapped back, saying, as if she had any job to keep. They referred to several lies Liz and her family said about her alleged nurse profession. Fans slam Liz for putting baby Leighton in a moldy pumpkin, cites concern. 7 Little Johnstons fame, Liz is no stranger to controversies. She's mostly in controversies, especially due to her strained, infamous relationship with her adopted sister Anna. However, this time around, the controversies question her motherhood. In a recent video preview, she and Bryce tried to have a Halloween-themed photo shoot with their baby. They thought it was cute to put baby Leighton in a pumpkin. The adorable moments to commence. However, they were struck with the horror of the situation. Liz seemingly put baby Leighton in what seems to be a moldy pumpkin. One side of the pumpkin was graying and a bit green, raising speculations of a possible mold situation. Fans were enraged at the mom for putting her daughter already ill health condition at risk. A bacterial circumstance like this is gravely unsafe and largely unhealthy for a baby, sometimes leading to fatality. However, true to herself, Liz seemed ignorant of the circumstances. She seemed disappointed at her idea not panning out. Baby Leighton has been sick since she joined her daycare. Fans slammed Liz in flocks, questioning her motherhood. The nurse placed her sick daughter in a rotten, moldy pumpkin, a fan called her out. Another netizen pointed out the health risk, saying it was a blatant disregard for the safety of her child. However, many even speculated whether that was even mold or the green skins normally found on various pumpkins. 7 Little Johnstons star Emma Johnston flaunts her hair makeover. May breathe a sigh of relief as the new update ain't about family drama. The online forums had been rife with tension, with the growing feuds within the Johnstons. However, today's update about Emma's hair makeover might just act as a breather. She seemingly had a hair makeover. Although family drama kept Emma quite busy and intense, this new change has likely brought her joy. Recently, she and her brother, Alex, both actively slammed Anna in a family confrontation. She has since then garnered quite an amount of public criticism. However, unlike her tense self, she looks ecstatic and gleeful in her recent story. What story did Emma post? Keep on reading to know more about this new hair era of her. Fans think Emma and Alex done with the family drama. 7 Little Johnstons stars Emma and Alex Johnston might already be fed up with all the family drama. Fans have certainly noticed that the sibling duo doesn't really seem interested in bad-mouthing Anna anymore. They now believe that the TLC stars might be tired of following Amber's manipulation. Recently, Emma, Alex, and Jonah discussed their situation with Anna during a confessional. Emma and Alex looked the least interested in listening to anything and started doing random things. Hence, the fans speculated they might be feeling drained from the never-ending family drama. They looked really done with everything, one fan remarked on one of the online forums. Another fan felt Emma was only there because TLC was paying her. 7 Little Johnstons, Emma shows off her new hair makeover. 7 Little Johnstons fame, Emma Johnston has recently garnered severe fan criticisms. Due to her course of action, supporting Liz, following the toxic patterns of her family, she has lost a big chunk of her fan base. She, alongside the Johnstons, has been evidently stressed about growing fan indignation. The TLC star consequently gifted herself a day away from all the family drama. She additionally treated herself to a new hair makeover. By the looks of it, her mission of having a peaceful, fun day was accomplished. Emma seemingly went a few inches shorter with her new hair. The star additionally implemented subtle streaks of golden brown highlights to her length. Therefore, certain strands of her hair look darker than other strands when light hits. She took to her Instagram to share her photo on her story. Furthermore, she was on a girl date with the new Mrs. Bolden. Coffee date with Mrs. Bolden, the story read. The story contained Liz making a silly, scrunched-up face with a coffee in hand. While Emma's coffee sits on her side of the table, half drunk, the sisters were catching up after the busy wedding schedule. Some fans have praised the new look, while some remain indignant. Emma had also been posting photos from Liz's wedding. She seemingly recalled it as one of the best days. 7 Little Johnstons. Fans think Bryce needs to stand up for himself and take back control of his life. 7 Little Johnstons fans are fed up with watching Bryce Bolden follow everything Liz and her family say. They feel it is time he stands up against all the manipulation and takes back control over his life, needs to learn to say no and make the Johnstons realize that he is not their puppet. Liz, as usual, failed to show any respect to Bryce on season 16. She received heavy backlash for her rude, mean, and bossy behavior toward her baby daddy. The reality TV star has been acting just like her mom, Amber, and refusing to let her partner make any decisions about their life. Fans feel it is time Bryce should put a foot down. Liz slammed for manipulating Bryce to accept the property. 7 Little Johnstons star Liz Johnston often received backlash for being so controlling and toxic. Fans called her the mini Amber and feel she shares many of her traits. However, they slammed the TLC star for being so manipulative. Liz came under fire for instantly agreeing to accept the property from Trent and Amber. She pretended to be against it during her confessional videos. The reality TV star wasn't ready to live near her parents, so she made it seem as if she would refuse the offer. Bryce was afraid to say no to Liz's parents. But he wasn't really thrilled about living in the same neighborhood. He pretended to be happy to accept the offer. Later, Liz used her daughter, Leighton, as an excuse for accepting the offer. She thought it would be great for her daughter to live in a safe environment. Hence, viewers accused the reality TV star of manipulating her partner to accept the land. 7 Little Johnstons. Fans think Bryce should stand up for himself. Bryce Bolden and Liz Johnston shocked fans by accepting Trent and Amber's offer for the property. They suddenly agreed to take the gift in season 17. However, 7 Little Johnstons viewers noticed how Liz and the whole family manipulated Bryce into living near them. A fan started a Reddit thread to discuss how disappointed he was to know that Trent and Amber had already bought the land for them. The OP wrote, Liz and her parents make all the decisions for him, even when it comes to his own child. The fans were upset to see how the Johnstons left no choice for Bryce to decide what he really wants for his future. He doesn't understand how much Trent and Amber would control him once he tied the knot to their daughter. The reality TV star looked visibly scared to say no to his potential in-laws. Several fans felt Bolden had been ignoring how Liz had been behaving toward him. Fans called out Trent and Amber for buying the land without even trying to know what Bryce and Liz want for their future. The duo put them in an awkward position with their clever move. Many viewers felt Bryce should have said something to take back control of his life. A different user added, he needs to man up, refuse the offer, and get their own home somewhere else. 7 Little Johnstons. Liz says being a stay-at-home mom is definitely still on the table. 7 Little Johnstons fame Liz Johnston has certainly made quite a name for herself over the past few days. May it be her wedding, her adorable daughter's birthday, or her feud with Anna, the show has documented every aspect of her life. Fans got to witness her entitlement, rudeness, ignorance, and her lies over the years. Liz and her longtime sweetheart, Bryce, just tied the knot. The pair shares 2 children together. But the fans are enraged because she's trying to paint the picture of a perfect family. Just like every other lie she said, she also lied about her career. Fans ended up discovering her false claims. Her estranged sister Anna also subtly confirmed her lying. But now, she talked about her work, saying she might have to leave it. Keep on reading to know her statement. Anna confirmed Liz was never a nurse. Amber and Trent from 7 Little Johnstons have always proudly boasted about Liz's profession and made it seem like she was a registered nurse. But fans speculated about the factuality of her profession due to various incomparable narratives. Anna is out exposing her family's lies to the world after they mistreated her. She was never a nurse, you can look up records of nursing, and she was never on there, she was an MA, she said. Some fans weren't much surprised, as many viewers had already checked the list of registered nurses. However, the fandom was still bewildered at the family's audacity to lie through their teeth while being prominent public figures.